Hello, hiya. Here's me again. I promised I'm gonna post stuff about the Camino and my journey and everything, but I have been quiet for like a couple of weeks. It's just after I returned back, and I still do actually needed some time for myself. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I just felt like I still need time for myself. But because I promised, and I genuinely looking forward to share my journey, I decided I'm just gonna post one video about my journey and everything per week. And also the reason why I didn't post, I was a little bit kind of scared. I don't know why. I have no clue why. I just felt like probably I'm not ready, stuff like that. Start looking to technicality, how can I record, blah blah blah. Long story short, I decided I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be me, actually recording unfiltered and edited everything, and I'm not gonna just look to make it pretty because it's about the content, it's not about how the video look. So now I'm gonna talk, which is my first episode of the podcast, which is gonna be now from now on until I tell you otherwise. It's gonna be about the journey of the Camino de Santiago, everything from the start. Why did I choose this route? How did I prepare, my days, the lesson I learned, and everything in between. So today is going to be about just a short introduction about the Camino de Santiago. For the people who doesn't know what the Camino is the St. James Walk, and it's the oldest and most famous pilgrimage route in the world. Basically, people go sometimes for religion reason, people does go for like kind of spiritual reason, for like kind of challenge, for just a long walk to shut down their brain, for so many reasons. There is no one reason, no one asks you like, oh, you should do it for this reason or that. That's not the case. You can do it however and whatever you want. There is so many different routes for the Camino de Santiago, which is like, there is the most famous one, which is Camino Frances, which is quite busy. And it's been said that the original Camino is Camino Primitivo, or the original way they call it, which is start from some kind of place called, can't remember what is it, from Spain. I know the city, but I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's just like, it's all like when you walk, you see people from all different backgrounds, from all different parts of the world, from different like kind of physical abilities. It just adjusts. There is a very famous and common say it's the Camino will provide, and it does genuinely provide. I'm not joking, like genuinely it does provide. So it's just whatever route you choose, it will lead to Compostela de Santiago, where it's believed that the remaining of Saint James being buried there. I don't know really personally know about the religion part of it, but I have done it for spiritual kind of. I don't know why. I will tell you in the next episode why I've done it. So I walked around 12 days. It's actually 13. There was one day break, which I needed to rest for my feet. And I walked, they say it's between like the original, like when you ask, they said like between 260 to 285 kilometer. I do believe I'm actually leaning toward the top end or even farther, because I get lost a little bit or too much. The thing that in the Camino you follow some kind of yellow arrow, and that will lead you to the route where you need to go. But sometimes I decided to take different route by myself, and I needed sometimes the Google map, which is like, people when they see you on the map, they would say like just follow the yellow arrow, but sometimes I can't see the yellow arrow, so I need to see on the map. So technically this is the Camino introduction. Like it's something like, I don't know a lot about, as I said, the background of religion one, but I just know that I met and I know a lot of people done it for so many different reasons. Everyone on the route is genuinely very nice and very accommodating and like caring. So that is the part of the Camino and the introduction. So what I'm gonna do now, every week I'm gonna post kind of one episode talking about, as I said, the Camino, like why I've done it, how I prepared, like lesson learned, stuff like that. So if you would like to know my story, if you are interested to listen more and know where this journey took me, how it's unfolded, follow me to know more. And if you are like deciding to go, or if you are interested in more help about preparing, please drop me a message. I'm more than happy to help. I wouldn't actually hijack your journey because that's something I learned. I'm gonna give you tips, but I will uh, I will give you tips how to do it yourself without following anyone else, because that's what I have done. I just followed my own journey without being like over kind of complicating it. But if you need any help, please drop me a message and follow to know more. See you next episode. Bye.